Welcome to the first YouTube segment of Wild About Sex. All right, let's dive right into it. So I posted on my Instagram the other day that I was continuing my column segment from Inked Magazine onto YouTube, and I got you guys to write in all of your sex and relationship questions. I haven't had a chance to really go through any of them until now, so I'm answering these on the spot, so bear with me. Okay, let's just get right into it. Kyle Ghostkeeper writes, can two people be in love with each other, be emotionally monogamous, and still have an open relationship sexually? Okay, so I know a few people that have done the whole swinging thing. They're in healthy relationships and yet they still kind of step outside of that relationship for sexual desires or whatever. And I think it all really depends on your morals or your ground rules within a relationship. So me, myself, I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic. I get a little bit jealous in relationships, and I don't think that I would be able to share my partner with someone else. And I don't think that I would be able to let someone else touch me in a relationship. So I do think that it is possible with certain people, with certain ground rules, to have a healthy relationship and still be able to swing or whatever. I guess that's just a question that you have to ask your partner and a discussion that you guys have to have within that relationship. But once you cross that line, there's no really going back from that. I mean, like in the way distant past, I have tried that and it kind of tainted the relationship beyond no return. So just be careful. Okay, MJ. I feel like sex for women is only recently becoming more discussed. How important is it to you? How important is it, do you think, for us women to become more open and more comfortable with our own sexuality, even if it means stepping outside our normal comfort zone? I think that in this day and age, it's completely fine and normal for women to have a strong sexuality and be very vocal about that. I mean, Amber Rose does the slut walk, and I think that slut shaming is just totally like in the past now. So I don't think that this is an issue that we really currently face right now, as far as I can see anyways. Okay, Mango. How can you get an orgasm by penetration or at all? I feel like I can't come. Ever. Never. I must have been Hitler in my previous... Okay, that's a little bit too far. I don't think that you should compare yourself to someone of that horrific caliber, but I think that most women cannot reach orgasm through vaginal penetration alone. It's a fairly high percentage. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Something in like 79% or whatever. Women can only orgasm through clitoral stimulation, and I don't know, if you're really that concerned about it, just help them out whilst having fun. Okay, Bodisha. What's the best way, in your opinion, to suggest moving away from boring vanilla sex into something kinky and less socially acceptable? I think this all really depends on what exactly you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to suggest to your girlfriend that you want to like try new positions or maybe like some light bondage or whatever, then that's just a discussion that you need to have with your partner. If you're wanting to like tie her up and punch her in the mouth and like pee on her face, I mean, that's still a conversation that you're gonna have with your loved one. So open communication is key. Okay, Sasha. How do you initiate sex if you want it more than your significant other? I think that people in a relationship, like, it's never going to be this perfect balance of not sexual chemistry, but I guess like sex drive. So in a relationship, there's going to be one person that wants sex more than the other, and it's going to teeter-totter and switch around. I think that it's just really important to, I don't know, you asked me how to initiate it. I would say just start kissing your significant other and like touching their goodie spots and trying to get them aroused so they're on the same level as you are. And don't take it as like a personal fault if your partner doesn't want to have sex as much as you in this moment of time, but just make more of an effort to get them on the same level that you're on. And if they're doing the same and you're not into sex as much this month or whatever, then just, I don't know, be open to like becoming aroused. What is the best plan of attack when sleeping with a girl for the first time that you've been friends with for a long time? I mean, obviously, if you're gonna sleep with your friend that you've been friends with for a long time, it's a mutual thing. I don't know if there would be a plan of attack other than take it slow and maybe have a discussion beforehand and have a discussion afterwards and kind of like make sure that you guys are okay and the friendship is still okay and where your guys' feelings are at as far as developing after that kind of intimacy. I see a lot of coochie care videos on YouTube. What's your coochie care tips? Okay, so for women, it's not really important, but I would say for like your overall vaginal health, it's important to do your Kegel exercises. So I never do my Kegel exercises. I think that it's like the most annoying thing to have to do and to remember to do. So I actually bought this machine and it's like a Kegel toner and it's this electrode probe thing that you insert inside of your vagina and you run it for like different programs ranging between 10 and 25 minutes, and it just like stimulates your muscles in your vagina and it does the Kegel exercises for you. So if you cannot remember to do your pelvic floor exercises, then I would recommend investing in a little probe machine. Super easy. That one's done. My question is, what are your thoughts and have you used CBD based lube? I don't use lubricant, but I would assume that if I did, I don't know, CBD sounds kind of cool. It's like, it's supposed to calm you down and make you relaxed, and I don't see why that would be a bad thing to use on your genitals. Okay, John. So I found out that my ex, after her ex from 12 years ago passed away, started dating his brother after his death. Is it weird? Oh, dude, I'm not even answering that. Oh, those are all our questions. All right, well, since I can't answer the last one because I don't really understand the question, I guess that wraps up our first YouTube segment of Wild About Sex. I will be doing this segment probably once a month, so keep an eye out for when I post on social media to write in your questions, and this was fun. Thank you guys.